So I wake up on this Friday morning, only to realize that Google gave everyone the day off, when I'm just trying to get experience. Even further, they're still paying everyone's salaried wage. Can't believe they're trying to placate me and hurt my career ambitions. Finally, a day I can work. I make my blanket despite the fact that nobody will see it for at least a month. After this, I head downstairs, but I forget to record it, so I have to walk back up the stairs. Then when recording going down the stairs, I stumble because I'm looking at the camera. It's time to work out. In order to get set up, I have to wake up everyone in the house. My one friend shows up, and he's gone. Without the office gym, I can no longer pump iron. Instead, I must stretch rubber. In case somebody entered my house and infected my workout equipment, I thoroughly wash my hands. My friend pays me another visit, but I suspect it's just he's looking for food. Comment what you think. And he's gone. I'll try. The office gym came with shampoo and conditioner for free. I must make do with my 2-in-1. I shave, although I know my coworkers will not be able to tell the difference over video chat. The worst is my hair. Without on-site haircuts, nor a traveling stylist provided, it's not a good situation. Since nobody sees your lower half, you can wear pretty much anything you want to. Unfortunately, I bought all these pants for the internship. I then badge into work. My trusty smoothie is still waiting. Alright, so starting off the day now, it's about 9:06 a.m. and they don't really give me a start time. I don't know why they don't. Like, I'm an intern, I want to be managed, but apparently there's no start time. So I guess I just have to figure out when I start, but this is about when I do. And so let's get to work. The view is pretty bad, but I consider myself a lone wolf. Also, I consider myself a turtle in being able to adapt, just like they do between the land and the water. At this point, I go through emails, and I delete about 20 of them that I don't really need to read at all. This is probably one of my bigger complaints. I mean, I haven't heard of any other companies where people have to deal with emails. So yeah, it's a pretty unique complaint, I guess, but that's what I gotta do. My next gripe is that I have to remote into my workstation. They didn't just send me a workstation. So it takes about 3 seconds, but I mean, how many seconds are in a day? You don't really have all the time in the world. Just trying to be effective here. Here comes the hardest decision of my day. Whether to plug in the charging cord, give my laptop a little more juice, or plug in the adapter, which allows me to access my keyboard, my mouse, and my monitor. A little extra branding in case you forget what company you're working for. So in terms of actual work, it can be anything from editing code, working on design docs, working on presentations, PowerPoints, things of that nature. As an intern, a lot of the coding process is messaging people that are smarter than you to figure out how to do certain things within the ecosystem. Right now I'm going to be working on using pipelines to train some models. This is part of machine learning if you're not familiar. The best way that it was described to me is that you teach machines to learn, so that way you don't have to. Obviously, you can't forget to support your own company. Got a little Chromecast here, all by myself. Got a little light, you know the vibes. You can never have enough G's. It's about 11:20, gonna go make my lunch. Normally my team would meet together every once in a while and eat lunch, but since everyone's having to make their own lunches now, instead of them being prepared by a nice kitchen, we don't really find the time to do that anymore. Also, since my meeting with my manager is at 1 p.m. Eastern, and I'm now in Central Time, it's actually at noon, so that's why I'm going a little early. Can't believe we have to make our own lunches. I don't know how much longer I can do it. Chicken tendies and tots. My friend gives me a little time of day. Squirrel! Here I perform my most exhilarating activity of the day. Now in making my own lunch, at least I won't have to deal with this huge problem where I'll need to decide between multiple amazing eateries, knowing I'll miss out on the others. Back in business. Just finished lunch. Now I have my one-on-one recap with my manager. I'll ask him some questions on what I was stuck on today, as well as just how to go about certain things and how to finish up my internship this week. Just finished my meeting with my manager. I'm going to continue working on coding up these pipelines, and then I'm going to have to work on my intern presentation for tomorrow. So it's basically like a slide deck for everything that I've done this internship. It's almost 1 p.m. now, and I have a meeting from 1 to 2, but it's basically one where you listen in on and you can still work on other things. You're just listening to what other people's findings have been, to learn more about their work and things that they're suggesting the team does. They're optional meetings, and so it's more so just to learn and keep up with everyone. A quick meeting with 2 people presenting is over, and I got to start up some of my pipelines. Now I'm going to start working on my presentation that sort of goes through my whole internship that I need to present tomorrow. In the meantime, I'm also going to be gathering statistics on my pipelines in order for the analysis on the changes that I'm making. Now, instead of naturally essenced water, I have to deal with naturally essenced carbonated water. Now, leave in the comments, please let me know, but I feel like all this carbon can't be good for me. Nothing bad to say here, just a fire album. Now, here's a little trick I employed where you make a substitute for something similar. So, normally when I finish something, I might go hit the snack bar for some chips, but instead I just hit some chips. Finished up my PowerPoint and training my models and collecting some data, writing up some documents. That's the end of my workday. A little bit of a longer one today, but I hope this was helpful to show you what working at a big tech company like Google from home would be like. Hope you enjoyed. Now I'm going to go head to the driving range probably, if the weather permits. Have a good one. Thanks for watching. I also may play some Call of Duty with my manager later. Probably going to be a little sore tomorrow. Unfortunately, I can't use my massage minutes, of course, and they didn't provide any travel masseuse or other option. So, oh well. I think I'll make it through though.